Okay, before we begin the rotation, let's make sure we have the correct buffs on. So you're going to want to have your Fel armor on, and then the spell stone that a Destruction Warlock uses is the Firestone. I have right here, Grand Firestone. It's on my weapon. You can see the buff up here. Because that one increases the damage dealt by direct spells. Destruction is direct spells, Affliction is periodic damage. We'll begin with the single target DPS rotation for Destruction Warlock. The spells that you're going to use are Conflagrate, Immolate, Incinerate, Chaos Bolt, Curse of the Elements, and Life Tap. Life Tap is giving you spell power from your glyph if that's one you're using, which is one that you probably should be. To start off, I'm going to cast Curse of the Elements. You only have to do this if no one else is giving that buff. Then immediately I'm going to do an Immolate, followed by a Conflagrate, followed by a Chaos Bolt. Then I'm going to throw my first Life Tap up to get that extra spell power, and then I'm going to use Incinerate until a cooldown comes up, either Conflagrate or Chaos Bolt, or Immolate needs refreshed. This is kind of a priority rotation rather than straight rotation, as some classes have, but you'll see how it goes, kinda. Okay, to start off here, I'm going to use Curse of the Elements, Immolate, Conflagrate, Chaos Bolt, Life Tap, Incinerate until a cooldown comes up, or I need to refresh Immolate. Refresh your Life Tap when you need it. Also, if it's a movement fight, try to use your Life Tap when you're moving, and it'll keep your mana up and keep the buff up. Alright, so that's how it goes. Like I said, you just need to practice it. It's a priority, so you gotta get used to how the spells come up off the cooldowns and when Immolate needs refreshed. Okay, the other thing real quick is the AoE DPS rotation for a Destruction Warlock. The best one that I've found is to cast Seed of Corruption as much as possible, just switching it between a couple targets. If there's other AoE going on, then your Seed of Corruptions are going to explode about as soon as they land. After I throw out a couple Seed of Corruptions, then I cast my Shadow Fury to make all of them explode that are out there. So, just see a little bit how it goes. Seed of Corruption, Shadow Fury. That explodes them, then you just keep casting Seed of Corruption. Right here, there's not enough AoE going on to make them explode before they're going out, but in ICC or something where you got a lot of people AoEing, it will. So that's how it goes. This video is created by Kuro of NDD Raid School. If you found this video to be helpful, tell others about it and watch more NDD Raid School videos on YouTube or at the NDD Guild website as shown.